Hey guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Draymond Green reacts to Klay Thompson scrubbing Warriors ties from social media. The Golden State Warriors are approaching a crossroads of sorts. They control their future as far as who stays and goes. But this offseason could present the first true test of their resolve to keep their championship core together. At the heart of that discussion is Klay Thompson. Thompson is at the end of a 5-year, $189.9 million contract. He recently scrubbed references to the Warriors from his Instagram profile, causing a storm of speculation. But teammate Draymond Green is unfazed. All of you are probably looking forward to me talking about Klay unfollowing the Warriors and deleting some IG posts or something. I had no idea that happened. I think it's hilarious. Just so y'all know, I laughed, Green said on the Draymond Green Show on June 14. I think that's comical. I know you all be wanting somebody feelings to be hurt or something. That ain't never gonna be. That's hilarious. Thompson has been linked to several potential suitors this offseason, including the Orlando Magic and Philadelphia 76ers, both of whom will have ample cap space to work with this offseason. However, they could pursue other options before the 34-year-old Thompson, leaving time for the Warriors to work things out with the four-time champion. The Warriors' finances are a significant part of the equation. The Warriors had the most expensive roster in the NBA last season. They boasted a payroll that surpassed $206 million, per Spotrac. They also take an additional hit as a luxury tax team and are subject to the repeater tax for ending another season above the threshold. The Warriors are expected to cut Kevin Looney and could also waive Chris Paul to shave roughly $40 million in salary from their books. Would that be enough to retain Thompson and keep Stephen Curry happy? Bleacher Report Klay's respect for Steph is so real I can never see myself not with those two guys, Curry told reporters after the Warriors were eliminated from the playoffs in April. I understand this league changes, and there's so many things that go into it. And we're not going to play forever. But we've experienced so much together. At the end of the day, again, I know they want to win. I know I want to win. And that's all I'm worried about. Thompson reacted to those sentiments from Curry, Green, and head coach Steve Kerr. It means a lot, Thompson told reporters on April 17. I mean, we've been through the highest of highs and lows. Whether it's losing a championship, winning a championship, missing the playoffs. We've been through everything together, so that does mean a lot and makes me grateful to have the times I've had with them, like done some pretty historic stuff. He also showed the utmost appreciation for how the organization has treated the trio thus far in their respective tenures. This offseason could be a telling sign of how different Warriors general manager Mike Dunleavy Jr. is from former GM Bob Myers. With so much on the line and no succession plan given their younger players' inconsistency, one final run with the Big Three could make sense. Warriors Stephen Curry drops eye-opening take on LeBron James' leadership. There have been a lot of individuals in LeBron James' rogues gallery. It started with the Tim Duncan-led San Antonio Spurs all the way to Nikola Jokic's Denver Nuggets. However, one adversary will be more of a staple when fans look back at his career more than others. The Golden State Warriors had the greatest collection of offensive weapons and they dominated the league for over a decade. Their cornerstone star, Stephen Curry, will always be seen as the main adversary in the Cleveland Cavaliers legend's career even when he moved to the Los Angeles Lakers. Stephen Curry and LeBron James were a matchup made to shatter basketball history. It was the promised chosen one who earned the title back in high school and the elite sharpshooter capable of changing the game while climbing his way up from Davidson. The Warriors guard loved to move without the ball while the Cavaliers and Lakers great was most effective with it. Stephen Curry's most iconic on-court moment was a heave from near half-court while LeBron James was a block to come back from 3-0. The most glaring difference is that Stephen Curry has gone on to stay with the Warriors. Meanwhile, LeBron James is one of the biggest proponents and catalysts for player movement. It was unheard of that a superstar would explore options outside of the team that drafted him prior to his Miami Heat move. Regardless of this on-court animosity, Stephen Curry knew that giving LeBron James his flowers would not be so hard. He even outlined how they could even be very lethal together on the same team, albeit with some reservations. The Warriors guard noted it in his latest podcast episode, via Heat Check. Everybody just talked about his ability to lift those around him. I heard he's like a light-hearted type of guy. Always wants to have fun. Maybe we'll get that, not in the NBA, but maybe on a Team USA type vibe. These two have always been on the opposite sides of the court in coin. But, this does not mean that the Warriors star has no amount of love for the veteran entering his 22nd year of NBA ball. After all, these two have faced each other a combined 52 times in the regular season and in the playoffs. While this rivalry has been ongoing for over a decade, the Warriors star has maintained the upper hand in terms of entries in the win column. Curry has won 29 games to James' 23, but the Lakers and Cavaliers legend can still catch up if he sweeps their season series against the Warriors and have a postseason clash with one another. The Warriors legend also has the upper hand in steals with his 1.6 average per night. James, on the other hand, has more points, rebounds, assists, and blocks throughout their clashes. This rivalry is all but done as these two have shown a great deal of longevity. But, fans will be in for a treat because they will team up for the 2024 Paris Olympics. Klay Thompson follows Paolo Banchero and posts cryptic story fueling Warriors' exit. Klay Thompson has been the center of attention recently due to his unexpected social media activity. A few days ago, Thompson unfollowed the Warriors on Instagram and removed content related to the team from his page. Adding fuel to the fire, Thompson followed Paolo Banchero on Instagram and he posted a photo to his Instagram story on Saturday, which he originally shared 8 years ago. Thompson, currently linked with the Orlando Magic, followed Banchero, the star player of the team. The Magic, aiming to strengthen their roster, are also targeting Paul George. Their ambition is to bolster their lineup as they build on a successful season, where they finished 5th in the Eastern Conference. Thompson then shared a nostalgic image of himself playing basketball near the beach, which he originally posted 8 years ago. Fans speculated that the photo was taken in the Bay Area, adding a sentimental touch. The image was accompanied by the caption, "I miss this place so much," leaving followers curious about its significance. Thompson also changed his profile picture, further stirring speculation. These cryptic actions come at a time when Thompson's future with the Warriors is already uncertain. The future Hall of Famer, known for his exceptional shooting and defensive skills, has spent his entire NBA career with Golden State. His contributions have been pivotal in leading the team to 6 NBA Finals appearances and securing 4 championships since 2015. Last season, Thompson averaged 17.9 points, 3.3 rebounds, and 2.3 assists per game, while shooting 43.2% from the field and 38.7% from three-point range in 77 games. He also adapted to a new role, coming off the bench in 14 games, showcasing his versatility and team-first mentality. Despite these impressive stats, the Warriors missed the NBA playoffs, prompting discussions about potential changes within the franchise. Thompson's contract situation is expected to be one of the most intriguing storylines heading into the offseason. With his free agency looming, the Warriors may need to make significant decisions regarding their roster and long-term strategy. Thompson's social media moves could be interpreted in various ways. They might be strategic, aiming to create leverage in contract negotiations, or they could signal a genuine consideration of leaving the team that has been his home since he entered the league. Regardless, his actions have certainly generated a buzz, providing ample material for talk shows and fans to debate. As the offseason approaches, all eyes will be on Thompson and the Warriors to see how the saga unfolds. Will Thompson remain with the team that drafted him, or will he seek new opportunities elsewhere? The coming months will be crucial in determining the future of one of the NBA's most iconic players and franchises. And you, fan? What do you think of the situation of Klay Thompson? Leave your opinion in the comments.